I'm Kim Balaski, and I'm honored to be the 2017 Working Mother of the Year. So I've worked for Zoetis for 18 years, and in 2010, my husband and I learned that we were expecting our first child, and we quickly realized that we needed to make a move south. So my stepson Matthew lived in Hattiesburg, Mississippi with his mother and stepfather, and with the new one on the way, we wanted to make sure our family was all in one place and our boys could grow up together. Zoetis allowed me to be a field-based colleague when I moved to Hattiesburg, Mississippi from the home office. And that was the first time they've done something like that in the companion animal divisions. Zoetis took a chance on me, and I'm forever grateful. It allowed me to be in a place where our family could be a family, and Matthew and Mason could grow up together. 3 weeks after moving from New York City to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Mason decided he wanted to join the party early, so he was about a month early being born. And that really kind of signaled some fun times ahead for the Balaski family. We were settled down in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and we were fortunate because we had Matthew coming on a regular basis, visiting us on the weekends, staying with us, and it really allowed us to spend some great quality time together as one family. What we noticed over the coming months was, Matthew being 10 years old, 6th grade at the time, he was a little withdrawn. He was struggling in some school classes. Things that we thought may be typical for 10-year-olds, preteens, we were experiencing. Now fast forward into the 7th grade, and what we saw is it became more severe, both from a social perspective and academically. He was failing classes. He really had no friends. He was not happy, not fitting in. And eventually we learned he was being bullied between 6th and 7th grade. And as a parent, that is horrifying to feel. Our whole goal from then on was to get him into healthy, positive environments. So that really led to therapy over the years, whether it was family counseling, individual counseling. We knew we had to get this child into a happy and healthy environment. What we decided towards the end of 7th grade between myself, my husband, and Matthew's mother was that a change in environment might do him good and it might help him. So what we all agreed on was he'd move in with us through the summer, and then we'd take it day by day. Our job as parents was to focus 100% on him and making sure he had the skill set and the tools to be able to adapt and to be able to grow and to increase his self-worth and self-confidence. And that really brings us to where we are today. If you look at 2017, it's night and day. Matthew just turned 16. He just got his driver's license. I have to say he drives like a little old man, so everybody around him is very safe. He has been on the honor roll at school. He plays JV and varsity football. He knew he had a problem and he wanted to get better. And we're just so proud of him. Chris and I just look at him every day and are so thankful for how far he's come. Through these difficult times, my parents, Chris's parents, they have been wonderful. We couldn't get through this time without them, and we still rely heavily on them. This is a team effort across the board. Our neighbors, our friends, our church have been just wonderful in helping us get through these difficult times. I had to ask for some flexibility. Driving Matthew to school, took 2.5 hours out of my day. Going to weekly doctor appointments, whether it's individual counseling or family counseling, took hours out of my week. And not once did my manager or Zoetis ever question what we were doing. They were always 100% behind me and supportive to make sure that my family came first. Things are really good in the Balaski household, and I'm just very grateful for where we are today.